the Dodge Challenger. Not that one. I'm talking about the OG Classic, a proper American muscle car made by the good folks at Chrysler and Dodge. Because during the muscle car craze in the 60s and 70s, where every American car manufacturer was pumping out sexy pony cars like there's no tomorrow. And the first thing you think of when you hear classic American cars, like the Mustangs, the Camaros, Pontiacs, AMC Pacers, Ford Pintos that would naturally explode, and of course, the Dodge products, like the Charger, the Coronet, and of course, the Challenger. Now, what most people don't know or forgot about the car is that 1970 isn't the first year of the Challenger, but way back in 1959, with humble beginnings with the Dodge Silver Challenger, which was a limited edition car that only came in the color silver, and it was a two-door sedan, giving absolutely zero convenience to the poor bastards that have to sit in the back seats. And it was powered with either a 230 cubic inch straight six or a 326 Hemi V8. And during the time, John Francis Dodge just had to rub it in his brother's face. Hey, look what I made, the Silver Challenger. And what did your dumbass make? The Dodge Lancer? Really? Like, who do you think you are? Mitsubishi? The guys that made the kamikaze planes? Yeah, you can shove that shitbox right up your ass, Horace. And then fast forward to the year of 1964, when Ford made the whole world stop when they introduced the Mustang, and the Dodge brothers were arguing on what they were gonna do now. Oh god damn it, John! What are we gonna do now? Our ugly ass Polara isn't gonna compete with the Mustang. We should create our own pony car, give it a giant ass Hemi, and name it the Charger. Nah, I was thinking about making a new Challenger. Well, if you don't like my ideas, then fine, fuck you. And then in 1970, Dodge officially made the first generation Challenger. And it's one of the two cars that use the Chrysler E-body platform. The other car being the Plymouth Barracuda. Now, obviously, the Challenger is like 6 years too late to compete with the Mustang, but just in time to compete with the Mercury Cougar and the Pontiac Firebird, and a bunch of other cars from the 70s. And there's several different trim versions of the Challenger. The base model of the car is fitted with a puny ass 225 straight six or a 318 Hemi. Then there's the road and track trim, fitted with a 383 Magnum V8, a 440 Magnum V8, or the most popular engine out there, the 426 six-pack Hemi. And the car was also featured as a convertible. So if you want to show to the world your giant ass pimple on your nose, the convertible version of the car is for you. And let's not forget about the version that's way up top, the TA, Trans Am. This version of the Challenger was made specifically for the Sports Car Club of America's Trans-American Sedan Championship. The race car versions of the TAs were fitted with a D-stroked 303 version of the modified 340 engines, and of course, obviously, the regular TAs got the 346 packs. Now the stats of this car. The car can do 0 to 60 in 6 seconds, and can top out at 146 miles an hour. Now obviously, you can do whatever you can to make it even faster. And the Challenger had some appearances here and there in entertainment media. Of course, Vanishing Point, and it appeared in Two Girls, Too Furious. The movie Nobody had a Chally from '72, and in Resident Evil 7, a knockoff Challenger appears. But also the Chally is involved in every driver game. It's on the cover of Driver 1. You get to drive a Challenger knockoff in Las Vegas in Driver 2. Tanner's choice of car in Driver 3 is a Challenger knockoff. A Challenger-shaped car is on the cover of Peril Lines. And of course, it appears as Tanner's famous yellow and black Challenger in Driver San Francisco. And also appeared in the book Driver Nemesis, where it states here on page 29, Tanner's beautiful 1970 Dodge Challenger RT gleamed in the meager light, its low-slung yellow chassis seeming to shimmer like gold. Everything about this vehicle spoke of classic design. Its lines, its no-nonsense angles, functional and timeless. The black stripes unblazoned along the bonnet made it look like a bright flag. Bowman whistled in appreciation. "Never get tired of that," he murmured. And then, 1974. The final year of the first generation Dodge Challenger, and sales of the car weren't doing so hot. A total of 165,437 units were sold. The era of the pony cars was slowly coming to a close, and the Dodge Challenger wouldn't get to see the world again until 4 years later in 1978. And Dodge brought back the Challenger with a new look and a new generation of the classic pony car.
fuck is that?
You need to leave!
And then they brought it back again in 2008 and shit, and we got Hellcats nowadays. Yeah, that's cool. Now, the real question about the classic Challenger is, can it compete with modern day muscle? Well, looks like we're about to find out. Let's check in on our buddy old pal, John Tanner.
This is where I stay to think and contemplate about things.
Hey, Granddad, you and your turd box just warp in from the 70s? Wanna let me school you on how a real car rolls?
You can't stand for that sort of disrespect. Scalp him.
Hell man, not on my turf. Alright, Werpy kid, time to teach you to not talk shit on someone's hot rod.
Huh, looks like Boomer over here wants to race me or something. Does he know who he's dealing with?
It's gonna take Alex more than a bump to kill me.
See, if you had a Hellcat, you wouldn't be struggling to pass me right now. Boomer, bitch!
Alright, here's something you didn't see coming. Emma, take that, Junior.
Holy shit, he's gonna crash!
H no stop the crash.
Huh?